Hi, I'm Ben.
And I'm John.
And together we're OCB.
Reactions.
And, wow, I've gone a while without messing that up. Go me. Anyway, today we have a kind of a sideways suggestion. When we put out the Red Room Ensemble, Metal Around the World, we had somebody from the Island Islands say there are more bands there. Well, it's too late. We can't highlight any other bands from Island Islands. We've moved on to Albania. We'll be doing some other Armenia or whatever. I don't know.
No, and it's Island Islands. You keep saying Osland. No. This is not C.S. Lewis.
But it would be cooler if their island was guarded by a god lion. But Island Island, sorry. Typical American ignorance. Sorry about that. But they said like there are other bands here, and I checked out the one. It was a live performance done by somebody's phone, so the sound was meh. Band was good, sound was meh. But this is called Torp, Project Human, and I just see another thing. There's a Night of the Vampire cover from the guy that we didn't cover in the Island Islands one.
Oh, okay.
The one that always kind of sounded like Dokken.
Right.
Makes me think of like a Grim Reaper, which that's a great band that MTV killed because their singer was just hideous.
Well, you can't really say that MTV killed him because the singer was hideous. I mean, look at what's his name from Metal Health.
Quiet Riot.
Quiet Riot, yeah.
Yeah, he was a goofy-looking bug-eyed guy, but he didn't look like he belonged under a bridge or in a bell tower. He didn't look deformed. Like when he showed up at the audition and they're like, "What are you?" He's like, "I am not an animal. I am a man." It's like Stephen Grimmett is a weird, deformed-looking mofo, but he's a hell of a talent, man. He had a voice that, especially for metal. Okay, he might not. I might be exaggerating a little bit. I just remember the first time I saw him, like, I feel so bad for you,
Quasimodo.
Quasimodo would fit in metal. This guy was just like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm glad that your mom didn't drown you in the tub at birth." But it's like, wow, he was. I mean, not that I'm a pretty man, but I don't know. He was the red stripe of metal. I mean, it's like. It's like, well, look at the other band you're in, they're pretty. But anyway,
before we go on, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and share. Get the word out about our show and also the bands that we feature.
All right, and this is Torp, Project Human. Pretty interested to see what they got going on here.
We're trying to pick up the communications from the
Red Room Ensemble kind of has that bar up there.
Yes, it does.
Hold it up, there's a cap. Right on my, turn your turret on, will you? Right back here.
I mean, you can't see it, but it's just like World War II airplane stuff.
Oh, no. Look farther, look.
If you're wondering what all this noise is.
See where that green thing is right there? Fire up first your machine gun. Go high, low, right there. There, you got it. That's it, you got it.
So that was cool. That airplane shot the hell down.
Little lower, that's it. Put it right through the tree, a little lower. No, wait a minute. That's it, you got the machine gun. That's it, you got it that time. Yeah. Boy, they're still kicking.
Okay, just the vocalist, he's heavily accented.
Yes, and I know, and people take me wrong. I really don't care if they take me wrong. He sounds like Ozzy Osbourne plugging his nose.
Actually, it's funny because he sounds to me what he sounds like. As I'm hearing the song, slowly build, I'm hoping they go this way. He reminds me of Udo from Accept with a Swedish Finnish accent as opposed to a German one.
Okay.
I mean, he's not going off or anything. He's just heavily accented, which that's fine. I mean, I don't know where the song is going to go, and I don't know how much of an impact what it's going to sound like when they get into it.
The other thing I'll say is I really hope that the song picks up energy. I have to be in the right mood to listen to doom metal or sludge or anything like that. But I really hope it picks up energy, especially today.
Yeah, I'm right there with you.
But I don't dislike it so far. Okay, one complaint. The intro. I think it maybe was dragged out a little too far, and instead of cutting off the footage the way they did, including the sound, which is what we're supposed to be paying attention to, it should have faded. It should have been drawn down instead of just chopped off.
I can see that. I mean, the only thing that's like knowing historically is World War II footage. Well, Scandinavia didn't have anything to do. They were neutral. So, although I think it was Norway that had all the guns, they were ready.
Right.
But if the Germans or Russians came up, I think they were more worried about the Russians because the Russians were sneaky like that. And for some reason really wanted their stuff, especially Finland.
But no, don't dislike it so far.
No, I'm really curious on where it goes. So I like the bass. I wonder what Torp means. Kind of fun to say. Yeah, when it picks up and he starts screaming, it'd be really, there we go. I think it sounds better in the lower register.
Yeah.
You can tell English is not his first language. I think it's stumbling over some of the words. But
okay, when he went into the lower ranges, I think that when he's in the higher ranges, he's actually pushing his limit vocally.
Could be.
And I think
you're right.
As soon as he dropped into that lower range, everything just felt natural all of a sudden.
Yeah.
I actually like the way that picked up. Yeah. And maybe this is an Island thing, but the bass in this is monstrous.
Yeah, yeah.
And it was the same with Red Room Ensemble. This is...
not so much with Vorm.
Maybe not.
But
no, I'm digging the bass in it big time.
Same here.
It grabs a hold of your nuts and just drags you along with it. And all around, I dig it. It wouldn't be my first go-to, but I still dig it. I'm also kind of put in the mind, and I think partially is the vocals, even though I can't remember his name, but the vocalist is, different. I like him a little bit better, but Candlemass.
Oh, Messiah Marcolin.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm
that's
kind
the
of
original one, but
I'm kind of put in the same mind as Candlemass.
oh, that's. I mean, because I kept waiting for, because of his high register, and he was pushing it like Udo did, although Udo's had a little stronger falsetto.
Right.
I was kept hoping for accept sound, but it didn't get it. They're like, yeah, it is more of a Candlemass, kind of a doom sound, or doom feel.
Right.
Because it's not a doom sound, because that's more of a, all bottom end. But even the bass is kind of higher. So it's like a...
Yeah, and I love
interesting.
bass. All right, let's keep going with it.
Sounds like it was about to change again. Well, this is a kick-ass drum. Oh, because I was like, that ain't a lead. That was not a solo, that's a lead, but there we go. Production needs to be bigger.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's a thrash band that's kind of a departure.
I don't know.
Because I'm really digging their thrash parts, but I like the whole thing. But and that's Hummer. I don't know if he's like, you're gonna follow me and what I do, or it's like he after the song is like, I'm gonna kill you bastards. And there's that bass again. Sounds like old Overkill. That's what that bass sound is like.
Okay, 2 complaints.
Okay.
Number 1, production.
Yeah.
Especially during the solo, you could hear the strings chirping.
Yeah.
And the other part is the solo itself. It was, and you normally will not hear me ever say this, it was too fast for the song. It needed to be pulled back a little bit and more melodic, maybe. It was too much of a driving solo.
Okay.
For the feel of pretty much the whole song.
I mean, they did lead the solo into that thrash bit.
Yes.
And if they were trying to do it as a lead in, I can understand that, but I can see where you're coming I'm curious to see what else they've done.
Yeah.
Because it really does feel like this was a departure. This was like something we're going to experiment a little bit and see what we can do. And I think they succeeded. They could have used a little beefier production, definitely. Because like when they went to that fast part, everything just seemed to separate.
Great drumming.
Yeah.
And like I said, that bass just it drags you around. It was great. And like I said, I don't know, maybe that's an Island thing.
It was like I was thinking, it's like, come to Island. It's like we only have 5 metal bands, but they're all awesome.
And you know what? In a lot of music, especially metal, a lot of times the bass gets underutilized. It gets buried in the mix, and the only thing you ever end up hearing is the drums, vocalist, and guitar. You end up the bass just kind of gets buried in the mix, and
or you get crappy new metal where it's like all bass and drums.
Yeah, but no, loved it. Like I said, minor complaints. I'm going back to it and finding their other stuff.
It's like when I, run out of Red Room Ensemble, I'll just go to Torp. And like, if I was less of a cripple, I'd probably be booking my ticket to go down on it, because it sounds like a neat place anyway.
Yeah, that would actually be one of those interesting ones, because everybody, there's so many people out there. Oh, I've been to Paris. Oh, I've been to London. Oh, I've been here or there. Yeah, I've been to the Islands. Shut up.
Well, I mean, unless you go like, I went to Paris and London and did get acid thrown in my face or stabbed. It's like, because they're thrill seeking. Like I'm gonna go piss off the migrants and see what they do to me, like Milo Yiannopoulos or something in Sweden. But it's like, yeah, I can see that as thrill seeking. But a lot of islands just sound like a pleasant, nice time.
Yeah.
I'm just curious. I don't know. I only recently heard of it.
Yeah.
It's kind of like when we go back to, Andorra. Metal Around the World.
Indoor or whatever it is. Yeah.
Indoor, where the Ewoks live. With the drunk Ewoks. But no, anyway, this isn't Metal Around the World. This is reactions. So thank you for pointing out that these bands are there, and I'm glad that we had the opportunity to say if you like that, share this video and
give us some more.
Yeah.
I mean, keep the comments coming, people. This is it. That's what the show's about, is us reacting to what you want us to react to.
And you can set us up. I mean, which I think somebody did recently.
Yes.
It's like, you want us to get angry comments because we're going to hate this, but they're popular. Or give us Coldplay. And that's like, I guess I'm not in a coma.
Well, before we finish out, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and share, just to get the word out about the show and the bands we feature. We're enjoying doing this, and
if you left a suggestion, mash that notification button so you know when it's coming.
Yes.
Even though we put a little something in the description for the next, but.
And also check out our in our descriptions. There's also a link to our Facebook page where we may be making occasional announcements and whatnot of things that are coming up.
And as our subscriber base got, when we decide we're going to do live stuff, that's where we're going to go and announce it. So, we don't have much of a social media presence, but that's what we got so far. But the more the channel grows, the more we'll do.
Right.
More we'll divorce ourselves from Amburu. Anyway, that's it for me.
Thank you very much.
Fairly well.